The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. They'll have a hard time putting this...
Mummy,
Shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, I found someone.
Have you?
Go on.
All right, it's like I said. Says the more swords and the more war. And who will... Why, the good...
And you've seen the...
Aye, you'll find her right here.
Here in Delham. Where exactly?
She has a but it'd be a feeling bowl. Now, if that's all...
Sorry to have kept...
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless...
Eh?
Lady Karen has...
Good question.
And I'll visit this...
All right.
You too, Goods.
The finest cell swords in store. Couldn't hold a candle to our new town guard.
What a mess. Where do we even start?
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands now.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you...
It was a fairly
That's up. Die slow, boys.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen. Go on.
When the Borgwyn he only wanted you.
What were you going to do?
The Borgwyn, I was only then you. Well,
You're not worth... I need to find Goods. Right now.
Get your filthy paws,
Stop, Carl, and stop!
for they are not large.
Goose.
He's gonna kill. He said she had to pay.
After what she did, that loath. Goots, was it? Only with your... Run along now.
No,
No.
I don't care what she did. Promise me you're.
Goods. No.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
The whole thing got me thinking. Though it was just, I thought the years might have taught you some sense. What was it we called you? Wet.
You. Everything that... It was all your... And now you'll finally...
Goose, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
You great galoot. Out of the way, So, what, you remember what an eye for an eye? Wise words, and now... It... Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dad, it's an easy going through after all, Ash.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't. Lost it to old Wet. Said I'd stolen from his, so took some of my own. But he crossed the line. He didn't hurt you.
No, Nan, but
Well, if he does, let's we take the other eye. Then we work. But something tells me. Right.
Remind me never to cross...
Nothing.
I didn't. I just thought.
Aye. Reckon the boat you've always been. And I'd have you. Why, you fine.
Thanks.
There's nothing...
That's his mate. He'll need to start looking out till then.
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
My lord, Marquis, is that... It is you. I am...
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensible?
1,000.
It's all right.
I am tasked with... And whatever subsequent... The gear, the realm... Your lord...
That sounds like...
It is.
Alas.
I have... They are both...
So you want me? I'll need to know what...
One...
That doesn't exactly...
Thank you.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Got a hard time putting this.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master. You can start by...
I already... please!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You, that one's mine. If you can't...
Or you can go back to your garrison.
Oh, you're more than... He hasn't had many visitors.
I'd expect as much from...
Much has changed in the Republican...
You've seen this kind of thing before?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then I arrived in Durham. His men...
The captain isn't...
Fortunate.
What of the fists? Surely they wouldn't...
I would imagine those who weren't recalled...
And it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosario.
I'll find a...
Not at all. Now, if he was bound for Orifla... There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened?
If you're with, they've all...
I'm not.
And then you found... I'm Alistair.
Of the Seven High. It's been... Is she well?
My lord, I was on my way.
Bandits.
They looked... It didn't matter.
Which way did they go?
South.
All right. Found a note. You heard back to...
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Too slow. Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought
And stand by.
It's just Clive, which is more than gonna be...
I will survive.
Strange that the
The garrison have there are a few hands left. The market stalls. When I said the ones who would...
Rockford, if you are to continue, you first need to...
I shall return to Norfolk. Allow me.
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be one. I shall send a bestow.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Let the dame hear you say that.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures...
The meadows, then.
That's what the cat...
Ready, go? Run like the wind. Enough of you, are there? Rockety said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heavy scent.
Yeah!
Thanks, Gal. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he...
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So...
What? The crackle of the crust.
It is a tour de force.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense.
Decent. Sid, might I suggest that you command a...
I'll give it some thought.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I see.
The rest. Speaking of which,
I only happen to be. They both seem.
I am afraid Storm isn't, and we.
As it is mine.
Opportunity beckons. Who am I? Is that blade for...
Figuratively,
Well, a passing caravan carried with it...
How do you want to sell?
Eventually. Dread Evis, bring me that beast.
All right.
Of course, you leave Tabor through the east gate. I eagerly await...
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals...
You! Finally.
There's something wrong.
At the university.
The university?
Especially in my head. The answers I see. Would you do alone?
Climb the stairs.
And some... The three of them. I'm here, namely.
I can't promise.
Remember.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beast.
Thank you for the deal, Agnes.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar. The engravings were in good repair, considering their age.
Oh, what the... Come, let's...
Guardians of the Crystal, I'm pretty sure.
Fascinating. But, oh, the
Wanderers of the Gold War.
No doubt you're right. This is proving...
Children of the Hunt, that's all three.
And so, 3 engravings, Guardians of the Mother. Little wonder it was nonetheless.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha!
This won't be easy. Time to fight. I'll get surrounded. Looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Here's your hide.
I worried. Clearly, might join me.
I don't plan them.
Very well. Do not allow me to keep...
Are you buying or selling? Come again.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt feel themselves
Are you sure this is the right way?
Be safe.
On my side, Togo. Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Ready, go?
let us be rid of them.
Fly, Ambrosia. Enough of you, are there?
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry. Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Eh?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you! I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. But silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. They're wearing Maluda armor. Stop. its leaders gather, there may still be survivors inside.
What does he want?
Nice try.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Statesman of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not.
As long as you don't hold back.
This
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes!
Actually, I wouldn't.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
All the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Paul said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
Let me tell you a story.
All right.
Them rumours might be they were... You see, there were a time when I had some women lust to satisfy that, but then one day said he'd give me access to a...
Was that the first time you...
Aye. He was true to his word, so I ended up being... And all without a... Told me about his plan to talk. Said that with them gone, the realm would... Why, I reckon, innit? And that's when he had me. And the rest, as they say, a dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest. But I can say, you've all shown...
That there are.
So don't you go mess... Clive, going purse weighing you down? Is that all?
Trouble with your gear, or something falling, do you? Should last you a good while. Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. Anything else?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? If you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be... Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think this ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. I'd better keep looking.
I know this is your hideaway, but you really shouldn't.
What do we have here? I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. What's this? Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Please tell me Mid is all right.
Well,
possibly.
You wouldn't, unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than more. Let him surprise us all. What's that battered old box at it?
I think Sid may have hidden something.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
No, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it. Yeah, new music.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told...
Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to...
And if that fails?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as Sid is...
All right, Clark. Blackthorn told. Speaking of which...
Worried about?
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this. So, obviously, I try as I might, I can't... And...
I'd speak... Well...
Cheers, Clark.
I'll be sure to...
All right.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
She can't keep this up, man. Glory to...
What's happened?
Tires... I've tried offering Clive. Will you talk?
I know better than...
Thank you.
Well, we all admire...
I will, until then we owe him...
Who is he?
Someone from my... It won't be much if I had the tear.
Oh, it...
Not my tear.
You wouldn't. There must...
Sometimes you do well.
We have... I can make that...
Just tell me what...
There is a... Bring me one of their eyes. I'll make sure...
Thank you, Clive.